Hello, thrifty adventurers. How is everybody doing? I decided to do another video that I'm going to try to make into a weekly video. I'm going to go over my top 5 sales of the week. So this will be for last week's. It's April 18th today, or 17th actually. So this is for last week. I have 5 sales. It actually will be 6 total things. One sale was for 2 items that one person bought together. They were a total of $631.28. I spent $138.50 on these items. Fees were $20.78, so I made a profit of $472 just off of 5 items, or 6 items. So, we are going to start off with Tinkerbells. So I'm going to talk about the items, and then I will show pictures of what it was that sold. So it was 2 Tinkerbell figurines. They were from Bradford Exchange. One was a wall hanging that you could it was a little ceramic fairy, and you stuck it on the wall. It was about, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches long, and another one was just a little figurine from Bradford Exchange. So you always want to look out for Bradford Exchange, Danbury Mint. Those limited edition ones can go pretty fast and go for an okay amount of money. One sold for $27.95, the other one for $22.92, so it was about $50 plus shipping for both of those figurines, and I spent a total of, I think it was like $15 for both of them. So definitely a nice little profit there, and I think they were sold within a few days, so that was a nice fast sale. Next was a Department 56 Whoville from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas house. It is one of the light up village pieces that you could put in. A lot of people collect a lot of those village pieces. What you want to look out for those, because of course there's tons of Department 56 houses. Ones that I specifically look for are so themed ones. This was the Grinch. They have the Christmas Story. They have Rudolph. They have Disney. There's a lot of, there's McDonald's ones, things like that are well-known brands. They don't make tons of those, so you want to look for those. There are a couple ones that don't have like a theme to it that are just village pieces that are worth a lot. You'll have to look up each one, but you definitely want to look out for those. I actually got mine at a 75% off after Christmas sale at the mall. I spent $20 for it, so I got it in January, so it did take about 3 months to sell. But this stuff will sell during the year. You do not have to wait for Christmas to list these items. They will sell all year round. So that was a nice flip. Next was a AJ Pierzynski bobblehead. So this was a Chicago White Sox bobblehead. I got it in a bunch of, in a lot at an auction that I go to. I spent, with fees, $5.75 on the item. And it sold for $91.95. So what makes this bobblehead so special? This one was a season ticket holder giveaway. So the only way that you can get this is if you were a season ticket holder to the Chicago White Sox. So it was definitely a rare piece. Mine was the only one that was listed at that time. With those bobbleheads and giveaways, even if it's not a season ticket holder one and it's just a regular like game giveaway, when you go to baseball games, there will be some games that they have giveaways. Those items can be worth a good amount of money. Not all of them will be worth $90, but there will be quite a bit that will be worth between 20 to upwards and hundreds. Those ones are really popular because of course you can only get those if you go to that game. I buy bobbleheads anyways. Bobbleheads sell really fast for me. They don't all sell for a great profit, but a lot of people collect them. So I always look out for those. You don't have to know a lot about sports to buy these items. All you do is look up the name. It'll tell the name of the player right on it, and you just look up the name bobblehead. And all of those solds will pop up. So make sure you're looking out for those. Next was a doll. It was a My Heather talking doll. This one was brand new in its box. The box was open, but it was never taken out. It was still all in original packaging. I got it for $11.50 with fees at an auction, and it sold for $162.50 within half a day. And they paid shipping for it. It was a pretty big item. I don't remember exactly how much they paid on shipping, but they paid it, so I didn't have to worry about that. Mommy. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. So vintage dolls, this one was from the 80s and 90s. Obviously, people collect their childhood, so you want to be looking out for these items. They will sell fast. They will sell for a good amount of money. This one was a little bit more rare, and plus it was brand new, so of course I got a little bit more for it. That was a great flip, but you want to be looking out for childhood items. People in their 30s now are looking for those items for their kids or for themselves that they just want to remember. So make sure you are looking out for those. With that, all I did was saran wrap the box and put it in another box with some padding around it, and off it went. It wasn't, even though it was a big item, it wasn't that hard to ship because it was in its box, so it wasn't that hard. So don't be scared to buy big items. They can still be just as easy to ship as some of the other items that are smaller. And last but not least was a inkjet printer. It was a really nice HP printer. I don't know tons on printers at all. I don't know electronics. About electronics that well. I know how to sell them, but I don't know a lot about them specifically. So this printer was brand new in its box. I did spend $75 for this item. Do not be scared to spend a lot for your item. Make sure you're researching really well. Make sure you are looking at solds, looking at how many sold compared to how many didn't sell. That's really important. But trust your research. Trust how you trust the research that's there. So it sold for $245.96 plus shipping. It did take about a month or two to sell. And once again, I put it in a bed box with lots of padding around it, and off it went. It was already in its box, so I didn't have to worry about that. I will go ahead and share the screenshots of all of the pictures. Let me know if you have any questions on any of the items. If you have any suggestions on how I can do this video better or any other tips, let me know, because believe me, I know I'm just starting out and I'm like horrible at editing. But I am working on it. So let me know if you have any suggestions for upcoming videos. Other than that, I will talk with you guys soon. I will do a video next week for sales this week, and we'll see you then. Have a fantastic day. Mommy.